Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together. Dashing through the snow and a one-horse open sleigh. Yeah, let's just leave it. Right here. There's our cute intro. Wait, focus. Hi. I wasn't even planning on making this video, but Sarah, of course, I had to see your comment on Instagram and it got me. Ah, you get me every time. I gotta message you right now, actually. Hold on. Done. Okay, so just a disclaimer for anybody who might be new to my approach to December Daily or my videos or whatever. I don't do foundation pages, so I'm gonna apologize right now, but I don't have anything for you if that's what you're looking for. This is more just showing you kind of my approach and me just talking through some of the things that I'm gonna do this year. So, Natasha is finally napping, so I have like a minute to do this. So I'm gonna try to make this as speedy as possible, which almost never happens, so we'll see. Okay, so the album that I'm using this year is actually an Ali Edwards album. I went on there and I purchased some of her things whenever she released her December Daily stuff this year, which I've never done before, and I don't know why. Like, how have I not gotten any of her things? But I'm really excited to do it now. So I got the Red album, and it's great. It comes with so many page protectors and everything. These are great. So I got this one. And I wanted to do something different this year that I haven't done in the past, and it's not decorating the very front cover of the album that I use, because every year I do it, and every year this stuff, like, it's hard to store. I like how it looks whenever I like decorate the cover with like the chipboard stickers or whatever, but it's hard to store and they do kind of start to come off. So I like that this one just had a very simple like message on the front, and it'll be easy to just whatever use, store. What the heck? Okay, so next up, aside from the album, I also picked up that 3-pack of the envelopes here, and then I also got these Paisley Press cards. I really liked them. Like, I don't know, it was just like the colors or something. There was like that pink with like kind of like a gold and everything, and I got these, and then a week or something later Crate Paper released their collection Snowflake, and when I saw it I was like, you've got to be kidding me. The colors match this like Paisley Press stuff so well that I'm just so happy to use it, because you can just like mix and match all of the stuff and it's like perfect. So aside from the Paisley Press cards, which, you know, I have been taking a different approach to my Project Life album. I feel like I've been trying to leave room to tell more stories and stuff rather than just focus on all the photos and everything. So I did like that some of these cards had space to be kind of like almost props for writing some more stories. So I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I have the album, I have the cards, I have the envelopes. I also got, I mean, I get Crate Paper stuff every year. So I did get the Crate Paper chipboard from Snowflake, the paper clips. Oh my gosh, these were so cute. Stickers, and then I got the 12x12 paper pad because I figured if I want to like pages front and back, I can always just, you know, sew or glue or tape whatever the pages, you know, back to back, but I wanted lots of it just for extra projects and stuff. So I went with the 12x12 paper pad this time, and then of course the ephemera pack, because you need it, you need ephemera. So in this handy dandy Ipsy makeup bag I decided to just throw in all of the embellishments and things that I'm using. So you know what, I'm just gonna bring you around and show you my stuff. Okay, so yeah, like I said, like, come on now, look at this, come on now, look. I mean, that's just like, it's too perfect, isn't it? So yeah, here's those cards, the envelopes, that stuff. I'm just showing it quickly because I feel like you'll get to see, or if you haven't already seen it, you'll get to see it whenever I do it. But then the other stuff that I got, are these pleather embellishments from Ali Edwards, and I love them. I just love the texture of everything. So I got those, and then I also got the rubber ones too. So there's some cute little rubber embellishments in here. I just have them all mixed up. And then there's the ephemera from the Snowflake collection. You know what sold me on it? You know what sold me? Every time. If there's an A-frame anywhere, there it is, there's the paper. If there's an A-frame house, I have to have it because, you know, I live in an A-frame. Okay, so here's my mess of stuff. The other thing that I wanted to share that I'm super excited about is, I'm sure you're really appreciating this layout I have going on here. This is how I live now. This book is, guess who? Drum roll. It's Nadia's. Nadia is gonna do this project with me, and I'm so stinking excited. I can't even tell you. She said she wanted to, and I had so much stuff left over, and I've been trying to kind of purge my stash of things. So one day she decided, or we both decided together, to make a book for her to use. And so she grabbed all the papers and all the things from my stash and the tassels and all that stuff that she wanted, and together we put this together. And I'm just so happy. So she grabbed some of these things. I put lots of blank pages in too because she draws a lot. Like, she draws pictures every day. And they're so cute. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. And so I wanted to make sure that she had room to do that, but also she wanted to take pictures herself with like either my phone, or I have a camera that she sometimes uses to take her own pictures, and it's super cute. You know what, I'm not even gonna set you up anywhere, I'm just holding this now. And so she wanted to just make her own book, like, and I can't wait to see what kind of stories she tells, and it's just gonna be fun. So that's something that we're gonna do together. I'm really excited about it, if you can't tell. But aside from that, I did want to focus more this year on kind of like writing out my stories by hand versus always feeling like I have to either type it out or use my typewriter or whatever. My mom still handwrites me notes and stuff and letters. Like when she comes to visit, she leaves like little notes for us, and they just, I mean, they're treasures to me. They're just written on scrap paper or whatever, but they are treasures to me. I keep every single one of them. I never throw out a handwritten letter from anybody, but like when my mom has one, I mean, I have them tucked in my Bible. I have them put in albums. I put them in special places because I always want to, have those things. And I thought about it, and I was looking through my old books, and I was like, wow, there's not a whole lot of my handwriting in, aside from like my journals, which are semi-private. I don't have my handwriting in a lot of my albums, and I'm changing that. So like in my Project Life album this year, I've actually been writing stuff out more and more by hand. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm starting to actually like my writing, and I like seeing it on the pages, and I feel like I'll appreciate it more down the road too. And I think that the people who are close to me in my life will also appreciate it as well. Like the girls and Dana and whoever else comes along. So yeah. So that's pretty much how I'm going about this whole December daily thing. I did an October daily this past year as kind of like, I wanted to get a feel for how I could approach a daily memory keeping thing during this time of my life, because Natasha is getting harder. She's very mobile. She's constantly just all over the place, and I'm having a great time with her, right? Like, I'm having a really great time. I kind of love this age that she's at. I'll have to do just like a family update or something at some point, but it's super fun, but it also leaves me virtually no time to myself. By the end of the day, I'm so wiped that I don't feel like really doing much else but like reading myself to sleep. So I was trying to do an October daily just to see like, how will I do with it? What should I do for December daily if this October daily thing shows me that I just don't have it, that this year is just like not the year, but I did it just fine. And I did it in a more simple way. Like there wasn't interactive pages and all kinds of like extra stuff. And to me, it showed me that the important part was just getting the stories out there and the photos down and not worrying so much about it being like fancy and like super creative in terms of, oh, I made this, complicated page that you have to do, open this window and then pull this out. And like, just get the story down. So to me, I think this album is going to be a little bit more basic than my other ones, but I also think that it's going to be like really, really good. And I'm probably going to really love making it almost even more because the pressure's off. I don't know. I'm the only one that puts pressure on myself to try to be, extra fancy, but I don't know. I'm really loving it. And so I just want to show you one last picture one last page that I made, which is really like the only page that I've made, but I just want to show it really fast. So the album, it says Merry Everything and a Happy Always. And I actually this is all I've got going on here in this book, as I put that pleather embellishment because it has the date on it. I wanted to make sure I used it right on the cover or on the front, so I have that. And then this was from Studio Calico that I had, and it's just like a cork thing that I put on there. But I wanted to do the intro page, so I put 2019 and then happy because that's kind of like my focus this season. You'll be happy to know that I have no intentions of reading this all to you, but I wrote this yesterday and I was really just talking about how I really did want to focus on happy because happy is super realistic for me. It's something I can really just grab onto all throughout the year, or well, yeah, all throughout the year, but especially throughout this month. So I just wrote about that, how every day I kind of want to just fuel that part of me, the finding the happy in the middle of this busy season. And I think it'll be just that. So anyways, thank you so much for watching and being patient. I know that I've pretty much just went missing basically this whole year, and it's just because this is my season of life where, I'm home with my little, and Nadia's doing great, and Dana's doing great, and Natasha, she is doing great. It's just busy, so but thank you for being patient, and I'll hopefully come back with some videos that can share more of like my Project Life album and maybe my approach to memory keeping over this upcoming year. So as for December daily videos, I'm going to attempt to put up a video of a flip maybe once a week. That's that's definitely the most that I could ever do, but maybe every 2 weeks. But probably at the very least, I would do just one at the very end, just flipping through it. So if you want to keep up with the day-to-day stuff, please just follow on Instagram. That's the easiest place for me to be. It's just really quick and easy, and it doesn't take up much of my time, doesn't require editing or anything. It's just post and go. So I do maybe tend to that form of social media or whatever a little bit more frequently because I can't talk anymore, so this video has to end a little bit more frequently because it's easier and it kind of fits into my schedule a little bit more. So if you do want to see my pages, I will put them on there pretty much every day. I'm sure I'll take a picture and show. So go ahead and follow me on there. It's just Mary Beth Hancher. And I will hopefully be back for a flip and maybe some extra storytelling soon. So thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to see what everyone else does with their December dailies too. Okay, bye. This video has been unintentionally sponsored by all of the garbage can and toilet makers across the world, because I know that you're probably using them after I've given you such severe motion sickness with the camera shake. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.